Alright, let's do an uncut video of making an 18-gram latte with the Breville Barista Express. Start out with a little medium dark roast here. We're going to weigh out 18 grams. Let's give you a sense of the workflow here. Hopefully it helps. For those of you who might be thinking of getting into coffee or espresso, if you want to maximize your setup, get the most out of it, just going to RDT, just spray these beans, give it a little shake. I do have the conical burr grinder, but I'm going to use the Breville built-in grinder. Actually changed to a single dose hopper. It's a lot easier for cleanup. It's a lot easier to ensure that I'm getting consistent dose each time. Done with my measuring cup now. Okay, so just have my portafilter in there steaming up. I'm going to go ahead and wipe it dry with my paper filter. A little bit of gunk on there. I want to use that one. It's just a blank shot that I pulled just to get some hot water, just to get the group head up to brew temp a little bit ago here. All right. Never tried to use one of these paper filters in my stock Breville basket, so we'll see how it works. All right. Get our dosing funnel. And we'll start the grind. Get ready to tamp our coffee here. Put 18 grams in, so I'm expecting I get 18 grams out. I know this grinder does retain some grounds, so I don't have high expectations, but it's a decent grinder though for people just starting to get into coffee, so I think it's totally worth it. I think RDT or spraying the beans is a must though if you're using the Breville Barista Express built-in grinder, just because there's a lot of static already, and I RDT'd this, so it's interesting to see. You can see all that coffee that's on the rim. Alright, it's good enough. Give this a little tap or two. Make sure we'll keep that dry. Oh, we're mounted up pretty well. I'm just gonna give a slight push away from the edge. This just kind of helps to avoid a little bit of mess. I know some of you are going to say, oh, you might have piled too much coffee in the middle. Well, the idea is that I use this distributor and it helps to address that issue. So then I'll see like some extra little coffee bits around there. So I won't touch the bed at all, but I will try to move some of those little bits into the middle a little more, and then I'll give this another decent pass. Boom, done. My calibrated 30-pound tamper, make sure it's bottomed out. One push, and there you have it. Take a puck screen here, drop that right on. Take my blank shot, sorry, that's the lunch pot in the sink. Try out my cup. Alright. Turn on our scale. We're all zeros. Alright. Well, that is working. We'll get some milk ready to steam. Timing's looking good. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Smells delicious. Alright, let's get our steam wand warmed up here. So one thing about the Barista Express, you do have to wait a couple of seconds for some decent steam. I like to bring this over here just to get my puck screen off. And sometimes your puck just comes right out with it because it's super easy to use. So we'll just put that there for now. Okay. Get the steam and milk right away. Get my vortex going first. Aerate for a few seconds. And we'll just let it texture here. Excuse me. It does take a little longer too, as the steam wand is a bit underpowered. Even to some of my old DeLonghi machine in comparison. Either way though, I couldn't get the texture of milk on that machine that I could on this, so you can hear the sound changing a bit as the proteins are now breaking down in the milk. And we're almost up to temp. Oh. We got a silky milky there. Purge that steam on. We'll give that a good clean here in just a minute. But first, while everything is fresh, Still perfecting that swirl of the coffee with the left hand. Alright, let's see here. Not as nice as I would have liked. We're still learning though, folks. And that is today's lunchtime beverage. Thanks for tuning in.